Today we're doing an office opening. So we have a fish and wildlife office here in Nelson, BC, and then I operate out of here as well for doing archaeological consultation.
It's really difficult to not have a presence in the area when you don't have somewhere to work out of. I've seen other tribal groups try and do it, and they show up once every 3 or 4 months, and by the time they actually show up, it's almost like the only thing they could do is bang their fists on the table and try and make a point, and then they're gone for a little while again.
If you didn't have an office presence here, it's how do you interact with the community and the governments and the industry that's here. So it's important to have the front-facing office that people can come to voice their concerns or engage on issues that might impact fish and wildlife.
Having this presence here, we get people walking in, we're crossing them on the street. If we need something, we can meet them briefly out, even in personal kind of things. So it's a connection to the community is huge.
It's a space for us, that we can come and take care of paperwork, take care of whatever projects we need to, and it's a lot better than having to travel way down south to an office. So it's nice to be up here, and I love the city. So
it gives a place for people. I'm in the outreach business. What my outreach business is just community affairs, going into the schools, different functions that happen in the community here that I can attend and inform them, because I've got 27 some odd years with Carlo Tribes Fish and Wildlife. When questions are asked me, I can pretty much tell you what's going on with the Carlo Tribes Fish and Wildlife and what they hope to accomplish in the different areas that we're in right now.
It's a first step for the Sinixt Confederacy and, regaining some of their responsibility of being involved in the management of fish and wildlife and associated issues up in Canada in their traditional territory.
I worked on a successful reintroduction in the Okanagan, working at the Penticton sockeye hatchery, and I hope to bring that expertise forward when we start moving with the reintroduction projects in this area.
In Sinixt territory, currently there is no repository for any artifacts that are found during construction or by folks visiting the river or things like that. And so we knew we needed a place that would hold our artifacts, which may include remains, tools, anything of interest to Sinixt history. And so the Nelson Museum has offered through this MOU to be the holder, the caretaker of these artifacts and future artifacts to come. Part of our reconciliation and our return back to the land is preserving our history. I think it's also important that now any potential bones of our ancestors and anything that came from them that they had used stays in the area and is not shipped to the west side of BC. This is huge for us. This is huge for my family. I know my family is from Capitals, which is the confluence of the Kootenay and the Columbia River. And right now, nothing is going on there, but if that should wash out or things should happen, it just makes me feel very secure knowing that their bones, their tools, their way of life is going to be preserved. We have had nothing but welcoming from Nelson folks, and to have this entity just sign this MOU and believe in us being back here is really kind of solidifies what we've been trying to do. We've been trying to get back to our area. We've been trying to live here again. We've been trying to gather the pieces of our history and fill in those gaps that were filled in by false narratives while we've been gone. And so we're hoping that this is also encouraging other entities, whether it be natural resource entities, whether it be museums, whether it be city councils, whether it be anyone to form these relationships with us.